Going to the ring, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
Max, in both his first and second fights against Manny Pacquiao, he won more rounds than Pacquiao. Do you think it's his holy grail to be seen as the #1 fighter in the sport?
Yeah, let me make the case that it is in fact Marquez who is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. Manny Pacquiao has that distinction partly based on his win over Marquez. I would say many, if not most, in the hardcore boxing community feel Marquez may have won both those fights. Then Pacquiao moved up to lightweight, beat David Diaz. No one considered Diaz a top 3 or 4 lightweight, and then moved up to welterweight and beat Oscar De La Hoya, a superstar, but no one considered Oscar a top 3 or 4 welterweight. Meanwhile, Marquez moved up to lightweight, knocked out the reigning lineal champion and certainly one of the best 135-pounders, Casamayor, and here tonight faces something Pacquiao's never faced. And in his prime, 135-pounder, among the very best in the world, young, energetic, bigger, and an excellent fighter.
And Emmanuel, if he can get past the potential nightmare of Diaz tonight, he wants to fight the winner of Pacquiao-Hatton at 140. Is he really big enough to move up another 5 pounds, or would that be tempting fate?
Well, I think the main 140-pounder that he's going after is a guy who's been fighting so much at 26 and 30, so that's which is Manny Pacquiao. So I would say we'll be fine. But Ricky Hatton is another thing. Ricky is a physically much stronger and tougher guy. I think Ricky, even though he may not punch as precision and be a little rough with his style of fighting, I think it would be a little too much for him probably. I don't think he could outbox Ricky that easy.
Two great fighters ready in the ring. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Toyota Center, Houston, Texas, Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions is proud to present the main event of the evening. Champion versus champion. Sponsored by Tecate, Cerveza con Carácter. And Southwest Airlines, no hidden fees. This contest scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant WBA, the vacant WBO, and the IBO and Ring Magazine Lightweight Championship of the World. Sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, Executive Director William Kunz. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring, Max DeLuca, Dwayne Ford, and Levi Martinez. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, U.S. Army First Sergeant retired Rafael Ramos. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue, officially weighing 134 1/2 pounds. This 2-time world champion has a professional record consisting of 34 victories, including 17 knockouts with only 1 defeat. From Houston, Texas, the reigning, defending, IBO lightweight champion of the world, El Torito, Juan Baby Bull Diaz. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing silver with red, official weight 134 1/4 pounds. A 3-time world champion and future Hall of Famer, has a professional record of 49 victories, including 36 knockouts, 4 defeats, and 1 bout even. De Ciudad de Mexico, the reigning, defending, Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
Okay, guys, you define instructions. Recibiste las instrucciones. Protect yourself. Protégete todo el tiempo. Buena suerte. Good luck. Let's go.
Who is the best lightweight in the world? We're about to find out.
Well, you watched all the hard work that Ronnie Shields did in bringing Rocky Juarez home to the draw with Chris John in the first fight. Now he goes to work again because Shields also trains Juan Diaz. Marquez's trainer, Nacho Beristain, was the man who handled Oscar De La Hoya in his disastrous outing against Manny Pacquiao. Already the pressure from Diaz begins. Good straight left hand by Diaz, and the chopping left hook in the corner. And another left hook, backs up Marquez against the ropes. Marquez hasn't found the counter-punching rhythm quite yet.
As a matter of fact, Marquez has not been able to land, to me, one clean blow yet. And whereas I think Diaz has landed about 3 or 4 punches at this stage.
Now Marquez begins to try to extend his jab. So far seems just a bit off balance in the face of Diaz's aggression. Diaz showing respect, ripping Marquez with another left hook. 3 body shots from Marquez. Diaz goes in with the right hand. This is going to be a hellacious war.
Unlike a lot of fights between a younger and older fighter, in this case, the early rounds seem to favor Diaz, where he can take over with his energy and volume punching. Marquez relies on precision counter punches, which may tell later in the fight.
Marquez works his way into the fight. Remember, down 3 times against Pacquiao in the first round of the first fight. Down in the second round of their second fight. Had trouble early against Casamayor. But in the middle rounds, he finds the rhythm, adjusts his game, and begins to go to work technically.
What's impressive to me right now is Diaz's defense. He's been able to pick most of Marquez's punches and has found a way of getting, particularly his little short left jab through, to hit Marquez for the most part. I thought this was what we would see starting about the 4th round, but not in the 1st round.
See, what I just saw over the last 15 or 20 seconds was Marquez land a couple of clean shots and then block everything Diaz had to throw over the, by the ropes. Maybe he's already making adjustments.
Well, Diaz's great brain power serves him well, not just in the college classroom. He's used it throughout his learning curve in the ring. And Marquez just might be the smartest fighter in the sport. So you're looking at great intellect as well as great athletic talent.
Not to mention the well-known cultural Mexican tradition of willing to mix it up.
And are they ever? What a big left hook by Diaz. Marquez trying to fire back, lands a right cross and a left hook. Round 1 is an all-out war. And they taunt each other.
Everything is okay. When he throws his jab, you throw your right hand or your uppercut. Where's the grease? Where's the Vaseline? Everything's okay. But he closed you up. Step back and go to the sides.
Don't get up high. Stay down low. Use the jab. Get close. Keep your punches going, all right? Okay, seconds out. Hands out. Let's go. Step in. Step in.
What a sizzling round 1. CompuBox numbers. Marquez 29 out of 95.